Push through, Taz trying to take some room, and they will succeed in doing so. They're actually all going through red room.
Interesting, a full wraparound towards A. They've only got one lurker behind, that's Lunatic, but Taz has already gone down. That's your entry finally finished off. Sobol. Rico as well, just falling all over the place. Result is showing some results as well. Lunatic getting away with just his life, and that's enough to at least try for the bomb plant, but the funny interviews about it as well, yeah. Result, however. Oh no, Shuff is gone. Lunatic in the meanwhile is the one to find it, but the problem is always going to be Result on the bomb site. Taz trying to push through, will find it. And he was the one with the bombs. Remember, if he fell, that would have been dangerous. Jerry, though, hot on their heels. And as he tracks forward, the flash would have been good enough to isolate a duel. But isolating doesn't mean winning. Taz, however, discovering even more players coming in and buying space for Reiko. A much more prevalent setup. There's 3 players on the A bomb site. Crad. Little they can do over here. But when shots like that are being hit, Lunatic has just decimated Result. Taz, though, has to find a player, boosts it up. Crad, however, actually changes his elevation, allows himself to get away with it, but 23 HP, and now he's up top again. Taz, however, still moving in. Crad will finally behead him, and he's got so much space for his teammates to be coming over, but it's Samey to shut them down. You cannot pass right back into this bomb site, not yet. No utility either. Zorte with the AWP will find one, but these players are so low, and now the creep through starts to begin. Lunatic getting ready for what could be a flank into his backstab. Crad reveals his position. They want to be on the hunt. They've got money for days, but Lunatic doesn't quite. Crad, flick out. Yes, he will. Good for the one, but as he shocks out of smoke at his feet, it's quickly responded upon. Taz will isolate the duel, and quickly into the B bomb site he goes. Hurries forward, and the bomb plant guaranteed. They do have good utility on Forza's side, but was their kit dropped towards Sheeta?
Zordy's got his hands on it.
Oh!
And a lovely shot as well.
Hello, Mr. Barber. Giving out free haircuts. Taz, though, he's bald. And he doesn't need a haircut. Gonna have to wait to see what Mr. Shine can get onto, but not with a no-scope, not around the corner. They got one scope to try and take the bomb side. They have to go on Contact. They've got no choice but to do that. Zorte, though, misses his shot, and Lunatic is living up to his name. Giving himself a chance to now start moving forward. 3 HP, so he feels happy to sacrifice. Still has to be careful. Doesn't want to be a freebie given up for nothing. Will spot out both players, so trades are good. Back to a 2-on-2 Sobel and Samey, but Samey's gone. Missed too many bullets. Not a single one of them landing on Zorte, and a gap in the smoke is what delivers in being very heavy-footed about it. Sobel finds 7.
Highly intelligent, highly experienced players on Honoris, really the heavy hitters. So we'll have to see how well this pans out. Oh god, Reiko struggling, and so the B bomb side will see Siege. Plant down for 4s.
Well, Jenkins, pour me a cup of Earl Grey, as I'm going to be going back into this and seeing Sobel absolutely humiliated. But no, instead he's turned around. Shelfie, Zorta and Jerry just dominating. Oh, that's a miss grenade. Taz has made himself in the knee. Well, that's not going to be helpful. Then ends up taking a bullet to the head. A little bit less dramatic than an arrow to the knee, perhaps, but much more deadly. Samey, however, Lunatic the position uncovered by Samey will be doing very little, and they have found him out completely. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Honoris will be able to find their first. That seems to be pretty much a guarantee. Sobol will make it a certainty. One player in Donut, no more than that whatsoever. Lunatic nearly covered off by the AWP as well. This duel had to be won. Shalfie's demise opens things up for Taz to come back into the round. And it's Result who now has to hold down the line, and he's only good for the one. Zorte, a just great flick as well. And Jerry will be the point man for this round onwards. Swats out the first player, but he's taking damage in doing so. The bomb not quite planted for Zorte, and they're just not getting on the defuse. Lunatic's the one with the kit, and finally he commits to it, but it's too little too late. Forza have outplayed it, they've outdone it, and they've completely stolen this round away. Lunatic cannot get this in time, right at the nick of it, but it won't be enough. His death is guaranteed.
Alfie's creeping. At least Raiko's keeping back, and this kill, yeah, that might just decide the round. They were really banking on him having some sort of level of influence, because Jerry's now got to make a desperate play.
Crad might be able to find one as well. Jerry's desperation combined with Crad's Your muscles seem to have gotten them something, but the problem is Jerry's already dead. Reiko back over, gets the platform position one way as well to work with if he wants to work the corner off. It will try to do so, but Reiko, eagle-eyed and on the prize, will be able to collect it. Now head all that spots out from up above, and Zorte's already been downed. Side as well as what looks to be a late cheetah presence exploited. Now catching them with util in their hands. Right out in the open. Lunatic will get a trade, but the problem is actually Sobol, who's gone by completely unchecked. They've forgotten their timing on the smoke and all.
A chance here for Shalfie. It may still be. Oh, turned the wrong way, and that's a free kill there for Shalfie. They have a timing here, and I think they may have realized that's a possibility. Smoke down as well. And with an ult, okay, at least finishing off Zorte.
The clock is ticking down low. It feels like Samy's already given up the round. Shalfie moving out from behind it, and he's heard the gun being dropped as well. Sammy spotted Shalfie. Despite the advantage, they do try and get a little bit exploratory, trying to take a bit more from the map from behind it. Though Sammy, keep an eye out over here. He's pushing forward. He does have the recovered AK. Wants to take the duel. There's no flashes to help him out with it. Jerry does manage to evade the crosshair placement. Rico trying to go in for anything. Jerry is reminding Taz there are multiple veterans on the server. Maybe no one quite as veteran as the Pole, but Jerry does well for himself.
Now, if only he could act as bait here. Clear out Sobels. Tay's clearing for it, but needs to pull this one off. Otherwise, we will look to other pastures. Inferno. Next, Taz. No success.
Lunatic trying to spam through. The remaining players not really revealing themselves at all. The bad time is coming their way, but can they wind back the clock? Reiko traded out very quickly. Sammy, good for one, make it two, and why not three while you're at it?
None of them worked.
Literally none of them.
Yeah.
It's not even like they didn't work as in they didn't win the round. They didn't work as in no one went to the stack. It's great, to be honest.
Or germination, to be fair. You know, it's a hard transition. If we were talking about Sprout, maybe.
Who knows? Sobol, though. Positioning for him coming through. Taz as well just covers off, and this late lurk will be discovered. Sammy as well, quick to hit through. Nicely played. Oh, money to be made or not. I mean, listen, he's been spotted out initially. Flashbang to make sure that they can't pursue in, but there's still plenty of room to try and make the move. These Tech 9s can be deadly. Lunatic, however, starts off very strong. Reiko only good for the one. So despite the money to be made on the CT side, there seems to be quite a bit over here for the T's as well. Plant as well as the MP9, and look, that grenade, the Molotov make it. So, oh my god, Shalfie! What a shot coming out from him! That smoke will be dissipating, I think, right when they start to go forward. But, I mean, Reiko over here will be just a freebie. Shalfie spots out the first, but he's fully blinded! I think he might have even been blinded by his own teammates, and although Shalfie will get the kills in the end, he's nowhere near the bomb.
I think being a problem area thus far.
Oh!
And that's a lovely shot from Reiko. It doesn't even have to be Sobel that addresses it. Everyone suspected. Oh, okay, well, never mind. They do. Result clearing for it, and so there will be a 1-for-1 exchanged. Sammy able to get away with his one ult kill, and Result does give up the end of the apartments. He's the man with the bomb. Reiko recovers Taz. Well, he just simply distracts. That's the bomb. Second middle, and they have guns to collect.
Round's gone from certain to completely uncertain, and well, realistically, very difficult as well. Lunatic lead being audible inside the steps as well. Sammy knows exactly.
Honoris stacked the A side. They were aggressive with their maneuvers and put their pistols in a great position to succeed.
I think so, but the problem is rebounding doesn't seem to be coming in anytime soon. The longer he keeps on walking, the more difficult it's going to be. And now, yeah, it seems to be nearly impossible. Zorte will find the kill. 15 seconds. Oh my god, this is going to be done in time. But he'll have the plant for break over here. If he can just find the first kill. Zorte misses his shots as well, but it will be able to recover and crad right at the nick of time. Does recover the round. Sammy has no intention of trying to go for it. That Tech 9 close range will be just a one-shot headshot, and that's exactly what he uses to eliminate Reiko. But still, time's not looking good, and the bomb's been dropped in the back through the smoke. Taz Shot to the head and a flashbang through, but they don't realize there's 2 players ready and waiting. Jerry, however, eliminates one of them. Taz also presence known, but good shot from him as he keeps himself alive. It's all down to Shalfie, a 1-on-2. Not the best of halves so far, but a chance to redeem. A chance that he has to capitalize on here and now. Spots out the first, knows the second, goes for Taz first, but the grenade is too much. Coming out from him. Something that'll be hard to replicate over here on this T side as an offer, but Lunatic's already met his demise. Shalfie wants to keep on fighting. Flashes are good, and Jerry will find nothing. Sobol, good for the double. Zorte, in the meanwhile, will be cleaning up any presence left on mid, and now it's all down to the bomb plant. Sobol will be able to at least guarantee that extra bit of money. And with the smoke down on the bomb side, that will be a fadeaway guaranteed. It's a one-way for himself as well. Reiko, this is very tricky. If he's able to get one more, Sobol's got a real chance in it, but the one-way is going to be fading very soon. They do not have a kit, so they're still in a rush. Isolde is also going to be going down soon. Samey. Oh, this is where he was spotted out by Zorte. Oh, there's Samey! The shot of his life, I'd like to say, but he's been hitting those all game long. Quick work of it. You've even got the flashes necessary. Samey has got Sobol playing out in an exposed position. Sobol misses out the first opportunity. Samey has revealed himself as well. Sobol is down and out, but remember, the bomb needs to be defused, and soon they've managed to work the clock. I think he's got it. Samey, he's won them the round already. He's effectively aced them. Already here, resource position as well is just so precarious. The boost that is being attempted to set up as well has come and met with so much resistance. Sobol is low. Bomb site and the map is just getting smaller and smaller for them. Man in from behind as well. Zorte's got another shot. Samey's down. That's a healthy player as well. If Resort is convinced enough of wanting to move forward, but just doesn't check.
Wow, another buy. So trying to push through the smoke and right in through the gap. Jerry will capitalize. Zorte even out in the open through middle. To collect. But Jerry trying to escape from Banana. Very loud about his presence. The spam from Lunatic around the money.
Oh, Samey!
Oh, God.
Destroys Crad, the punishment for something as egregious as a jumpy. Catching them with utility in their hands. They don't check it for the first, they don't check it for the second. Jerry and Zorte have combined up for the kills necessary. Crad's consistently been here as well, but what a peek from Taz. Completely overruns him with an added verticality. And over here, the spam is good, but Taz is alive, left with 1 HP and 3 players to try and contend with. Surely this isn't a round where he's got a chance in, but maybe he can find a few more kills. Just make it expensive. Uh-oh, indeed. Zorte, however, does back off. Will he be able to fade away? Yes, Shalfie's here to provide the necessary assistance. Zorte will not be giving up his life haphazardly. Molotov, though. That's fire on himself. That's a lot of extra damage. Shalfie able to adjust his spam in time, and Zorte will cover. Defense on defense being played between these two, and the pinball machine might as well be broken, but at least they've dropped the bomb.
This round is so ridiculous from his point of view. He would never wanted to make that play, but he was forced to. Chance, Reiko, secondary kills so far 3 in the round, and back down to 2-on-2. They know they've got the ball over it long, but they are instead clustering up, and Reiko's knocking every single one of them down.
Then no, never mind. It will be. That's where Jerry just overrun Reiko with a full ace. Flashed, mullet, whatever it is. They just moved out back and forth. Players in it. Crad again. Found out in his quest to protect the B bomb site. And Jerry, sure, he's good for 1, but he's going to be boxed in soon. They need to spam. He needs the help. He needs something, but it's never going to be delivered. Resort waiting for a flashbang forward. Only good for the 1. Same, he's blind, but he's still deadly. That's the last piece of utility thrown forward. They don't have kits. They've only got Shalfie. Players low on the other side. That's Samey, but low or not, he will continue to fight. Samey brought down by the wall bang. Now a 1-on-1. Zorte knows where the player is. Repositioned back over. AK recovered, but the bomb is ticked down too low.
Name are in the right places. Sobol under pressure, and Flash is very well timed. They're not peeking though. They do not fall into this, and they don't continue pushing forward. Dorte's found his kill, and Sobol's going for one. Jerry's flank sussed out. Taz very privy to the idea of it. Result trying to close the gap. Taz has already dealt with another side of the attack, and so he's eventually overwhelmed. 2-on-2, and the bomb dropped in the apartments. There's a flank established here for Lunatic. He maintains control.
Reiko's position is also excellent, especially because he's now taken out the only player who could actually have gone back to get the bomb. Result, position revealed, and now that he's given himself up, I don't think that Lunatic had even been spotted. No. But early pushes, going for interesting plays on Inferno, and it seems like Forza are very wary of that idea once again. But are they going to be ready for Rico? Position in towards Firebox. He still hasn't revealed himself yet. Jerry not checking the angle. Zorte just takes him down.
Found the damage, spammed him up, and eventually finished off with as well. Planter, 1 for 1, but Sammy low HP, and Shalfie covers the cross. Has to be an instant headshot here from Sammy, and he'll connect. The window smoke, and Sammy's already pushing the angle for Zorte to be a sitting duck. Already holding, the ult will find it. And Lunatic's found his kill through ramp as well. Taz, aggression, perfectly timed. Lining up perfectly here for Honoris. Every single fight, there is a contingency plan, aside for that one. Lunatic gone, but so are the chances here for Force. Oh my god, they don't know that he crossed? Reiko gone. He knew where Sammy was as well. Suddenly Result made this a doable round. Taz up close and personal, and down to 5 HP, but Sobol's unaccounted for.
Funneling in through such an annoying choke point. They don't have any duels to take. Jerry as well, quickly going to be able to clear out Taz as the silent climb up will not be noticed by the veteran. Sammy will be moving forward. A quick wall bang to keep things in contention, but his HP is depleting, dwindling. Even so, he is still fighting back and re-peeks out over far too forward. Sobol's last known position was back in CT spawn, so this is deny the plot. Even so, Result. He's not able to adjust in time. Sammy taken down, and Jerry's proceeding forward, but right into his death. Krat as well to be meeting his demise. Sobol actually manages to keep a very defensive position and pair up for 3. They're regretting the lack of buying, perhaps, but with the AK recovered for Rico, maybe it doesn't matter. The Kevlar or lack thereof is the only thing that matters. Lunatic as well with the op picked up earlier. Only Zorta alone. A 1-on-3 brought back to a 1-on-1. Op on the other side as well. Zorta the 1-on-1. It won't matter. Great shot. Very important to continue to find Sammy with how much impact he'll be able to get earlier on. These eliminations are what will make the big difference and force Honoris into a play that they feel pressured to make, and Reiko is the one to step up to the platter. Taz, however, might be able to get something out of it as well, and in the meanwhile, Sobol has activated. Reiko's demise has been met, but Taz now knows where all of these players are, but spotted out finally. Flashes are good though. Sobol as well has struck through, and Taz, despite a moment of floundering,
Jerry, aggro, and oh my god, run boost. Sobol plucked right out of the air. It's Clay Pigeon shooting, and the rest of the team right there to allow Jerry to retreat. They just can't collect on the same amount of kills that he succeeded in. Sammy, oh, a double just like that through A, and now they have access, but Jerry's sharp to the trigger. Sammy's just doing it all in this round, and so now the bomb can make its way up through Con. Sammy finally dealt with, but bomb cannot be planted safely. They're separated, and low HP as well. Result trying to capitalize, close the gap. Reiko has to get off of it, and so it just hit the shot instead.
Well, comes in from behind. Good for the first. Crowd is gone. Shalfie now needs to come it off. The problem is there's a double peek coming over. One where the second is not even needed. Sobol all alone as
they want a chance in this one. Low ground peak and some damage, but that's not a frag. Zorte gets nothing for his effort as well. Top con smoke faded, and Sammy will get dropped. That was one of the full HP players, and Result's contributed all the while. Problem is Zorte's gone, and so Result called to question and cannot answer. Start to lean his direction over to B, and spotted Shalfie not checked for, and a double kill from Shalfie. That's bombs Taz out on the site, and he'll collect on 2 more kills. Crowd is here though, and he got here so fast, but Taz reads it. Another kill, a hat trick of frags, and that bomb's still yet to be recovered. They're not quick to jump on it though.
Taz is moving backwards. This is a perfect read to come forward for him. And there's on the other side. Taz is the full ace.
They have just taken control of that game, this game with Taz's ace. Reiko close to the smoke and tried to catch Shelfie backing away. Jerry taking room and Sammy gets dropped. That's the bomb in the back lines and that's the ult potentially recovered, but Taz gets a handle on it. Reiko as well. Oh, that's the kill at A. They can always just call it quits on the B play and they might just.
Oh, right. Lunatic has been completely found out by Crad. The B play has been called off, but the thing is that rotations backwards come through with Resort. If Resort can just find this first kill with Reiko, maybe there's a chance, but no. Murder Hole lives up to the challenge. Crad as well found out. Sobol, he's found Solace inside the smoke as he goes back to connector, and Sobol, who's moving back over, might still have threaded the needle. The problem is he's now being boxed in from two different sides. Resort not able to be here, but the big forward, and now he'll know. Flashbang again sails right past, and Zorte discovered as he's trying to plant the bomb, but
the fact that he was tagged to 26 will come back to bite him here if there's a damage exchange, but not even a chance. Clotheslines Shelfie, and so Jerry now under a bit of pressure, trying to duck and dive himself away. Molly will not hit towards under Balk, so he can take some sanctuary there for now. But a follow-up Molly, now he goes to the high ground. He's doing his best to stay alive, but he's losing teammates all the meanwhile. Jerry finally unaccounted for him, lining up utility. A triple from Jerry in an instant. Suddenly it's back to 2-on-2. Bomb dropped at the feet, and Jerry knows it, but he can't get a single kill from any of his surrounding players.